online grinding video. My name is Darkside. Welcome to my channel. So every time that they make these motorcycle club businesses double money, I always put one of these videos up. I have a lot more subscribers now, which is really cool. Thank you guys for the support. And there's a lot of new people that are still coming onto the game, and a lot of new people are still finding me every day. So I wanted to show you guys this solo grinding method. This is meant more for people like me that like to play solo and grind their businesses out. There's nothing wrong with going into an invite-only lobby if you don't want the high demand bonus and you don't want to be bothered. You don't have many friends. You don't have anybody to watch your back. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with going into an invite-only lobby and selling these businesses on your own. I mean, there's a way to do it, and I'm going to show you. First thing you're going to need is, of course, an arcade. You're going to need this first of all. Okay? You're going to have to purchase an arcade, and then you're going to have to purchase this big computer that goes inside the arcade. It's like $1.9 million, some shit like that. So we're going to go ahead and I'm already registered as a motorcycle club president, which, by the way, if you are not currently using your motorcycle club, like selling any businesses, don't play in a motorcycle club. Avoid playing in that. Play either in a CEO or don't play in anything, because the more you're playing in a motorcycle club, you have like a 50% chance more of getting raided, especially if all of your businesses are full. Okay, so yeah, what I do is I throw my bunker into this too. So okay, we're gonna go ahead and I already bought the supplies on these, so they constantly stay processing. I'm also going to show you at the end the AFK method that I usually do. Okay, so my bunker's full. All of these businesses are full, ready to go for tomorrow. But I'm going to just show you this. Okay, this is just how I run my businesses solo. Okay, so you might take a little bit of a loss here. It just all depends. Because the only motorcycle sell mission you cannot do solo is going to be the post-op trucks. Okay, and if I were you, I would recommend having some type of a flying vehicle on this so you can get back and forth. Because the thing is, when you start the sale, it's going to start at where your business is. Okay, it's not going to put you directly to your business when you start it from the computer here. You have to go out there. It's not just going to be an automatic thing where you walk out the door and bam, the mission starts. Okay, so I'm going to show you here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go and do the cocaine first. All right, I already filled this up. So we're going to go ahead. I'm not going to sell it. I'm just going to show you guys real quick. Just kind of do like a, just a dry run. Okay. So now this would be the helicopters. So I would fly with my Oppressor Mark II out there. And these are totally doable solo. Okay, they're totally doable solo. You don't need another person to do the helicopters. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to change lobbies. And I'm going to come back. I'm actually going to put my spawn location right out here. So yeah, there you go. You would be able to knock that out totally solo, as long as you have some type of a flying vehicle, a helicopter, something, in order to have the time to make it out there and go and complete the sale. You could do that 100% solo. The helicopters are totally doable solo. They're really, really easy. And they're buzzards, so they're pretty quick. Okay. We're going to go back inside, and I'm going to show you. Now, if it happens to be something that you cannot do, like the post-op trucks, you're going to take a little bit of a loss here. See, you did not complete your last product sale. Most of your stock has been recovered and returned, but you do take a little bit of a hit. Like when it's double money, you'll probably lose about maybe 50 to 80K, something like that. 50, 60 grand, somewhere in there. But it's worth it, because you're going to go and sell another business now, and that is going to be processed back up by the time you get done selling this next business. And like I said, you could throw the bunker in on this too if you want to. We're going to go ahead and go to the meth. Okay. As you can see here, like, look, my coke is a little bit down right now. But by the time I'm done selling this one, it'll be back up. Right? So here we go. I already filled the supplies up on this. I'm just getting you guys ready for tomorrow so you can start making as much money as possible on this shit. And I'm a solo player, so, okay, motorcycles, another one, totally doable solo, and I would recommend, of course, I'm going to show you the best locations. I could knock these out solo, 100%, and still have probably about 2, 3, maybe even 4 minutes to spare. We're going to go ahead and spawn back over here, though. I'm not going to do them now. I know I'm stupid losing money, but I'm just showing you guys this for the sake of the video. And always buy supplies. The reason why, because each supply run that you do, you're only going to get one little sectional bar of those 5 bars, right? Every time you do it, especially if you're doing it solo. And it's going to take you like 5 runs, basically. Okay, I'm going to show you here. These are the best locations that you probably want. Your weed, it doesn't really matter. I have my weed down here. I'm thinking about moving it up this way. But remember this, keep in mind that if you have something in the city, it's possible you could sell all the way up to here, man. Which is almost, you know, almost more than halfway up the map. Whereas if you're about halfway, I'd say maybe like, yeah, almost halfway down the map, you're always going to sell into the city. Okay, you always sell into the city. So unless you do a short run, but don't do the short runs because you want to get as much money as possible on this shit. So, yeah, but these are the 3 businesses that I have. Everybody that I know that's a grinder has the 3 main big businesses here. They have their meth here, their counterfeit cash, and their cocaine here. This triangle right here is always, everybody that I know that's a legit grinder uses these same 3 locations for those businesses. Pretty much everybody I know. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get back onto the computer again real quick. Jump back on this bitch. And like I said, you can chuck the bunker in on this too. Because bunker has some missions you can do solo. Like the 2 semi-tractor trailer trucks. A couple of the insurgent pickups. You have to go to like 3 different locations. Some of them you have to bring some of them to the same location. You can't do the Dune FAVs. And you can't... Sometimes you can do the Bigfoot trucks. It all depends on how close they are to your bunker. Okay, so right now we're going to go ahead... And this is processing. This is processing. And we're going to go ahead and go and try and see if I get the counterfeit cash. We're going to see what happens with that. Okay, I already filled this. So here we go. We're going to go over here. I'm going to start up the next sale. Okay, let's see what we get. Okay. Now, this is the, what do you call it? The garbage trucks. Another one that's totally doable solo. You'll be a little pressed for time, with maybe only like a minute or 2 to spare, but you should have enough time. Because the thing about these trash trucks, even though they're trucks, all the runs are pretty much right next to each other. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. The post-op trucks, they can be anywhere. They could be like 1 or 2 here, 1 down here, 1 all the way over here, 1 up here, and then you have to do them in a fucked up order. Whereas the trash trucks, they're all within a good close proximity of each other. And, you know, yeah, you're losing a couple minutes flying out there. But I usually have this done with about maybe like a minute or 2 to spare. You know, if you really haul ass. So, you know, it just all depends on where you're selling from. So, but yeah, you should be able to do this solo and not have any problems. I always used to do them solo. You know, it's a little bit more of a ride if you go back from the cocaine, which is out here. But it's not that much farther. But yeah, I could usually do them solo. If you want to go and start these from each and every business, you can. But I'm just trying to recommend what's easiest for you. So, you know, if it's something that, you know, you could just flip it, and if it's something you can't do, just turn around and you'll be back at the arcade and start up the next one. Yeah, I could totally do these. I'm going to show you. Look, all these runs, they're all pretty close to each other. Same thing with all the rest of the trucks. You know, they're not like the post-op trucks where they're all over the fucking place. So yeah, these are totally doable, dude. You can do this. Look at how close these runs are. You know what I mean? Yeah, and these are a lot faster than the post-op trucks, too. Okay, so. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and teleport back to the arcade again. And, I'm going to show you guys something else, too. Now that you've got the hang of how to start selling and everything, I'm going to show you guys the AFK method that I always show you. This is more for newer players that are just coming on the game if you want to start grinding your motorcycle club businesses out. So keep in mind, the boats you can do solo. The helicopters you can do solo. The planes you can do solo. The garbage trucks you can do solo. The 4 motorcycles you can do solo. As long as you have some type of a flying vehicle, right, to get back and forth. All right. If you have to drive out there, forget it. You're not going to really make it. So it would probably be wise investing in some type of a flying vehicle. Okay, I just want to make sure all my businesses are processing here. So now I'm going to show you how to do the AFK method on this. So what you want to do is, if you're going to go to work or school or whatever the case is, go and stock up all your businesses. I'm not going to buy any stock for this right now because this is already full. So whatever you're not full on, stock up all your businesses, buy your supplies, and then we're going to head over to the AFK location. Now this is kind of tricky, so you might want to write this down or keep in mind how to do it. The way you're going to do it is you're going to hit the home button, and then you're going to go to settings, then go to preferences. Let me double check, hang on. Yeah, settings, go down to preferences, then go over to idle options. And then you're going to see a box with a check mark in it. Uncheck that box. I don't really know what it does. It doesn't fuck anything up with the game. But for some reason, we're going to go over to the AFK location, and you'll see, like, I'll sit here for hours. I used to do this. This is how I got a lot of my money back in the day, before the casino heist was out, before the Cayo Perico was out. And basically, you sit in the screen, and you won't get kicked out of the game. So, one really important thing, you want to make sure that you disband all of your motorcycle, disband for your motorcycle club, and disband your CEO or VIP, so you don't get paid on any of the businesses. Okay, even, although a VIP, I don't think you can own the business, you have to be a CEO with that. So now I'm not in any organization. I'm going to head over here to the, you can do this at your CEO office, at your nightclub, or at the casino. If it's easier for you to do it, if you don't own a nightclub, just go over to the casino and sit here and chill, and send your vehicle back to storage. Now I'm just going to go over here and sit in this screen right here. When it pops up asking you to click on your casino penthouse or the casino, just sit in this screen, and your stuff will be processing while you're in the game, and you won't get kicked offline. Okay, so now an hour or two later goes by, I come back, I press B, I went back right back into the lobby. I can go back to my arcade and go check my businesses, and you'll see that they're going to be filled up probably more than halfway, or whatever it is. Okay, so yeah, there you go. That's how you do it. That's how I do my AFK method, and I got myself a lot of money back in the day by doing this. And I would just do it. I work like an 11 to 6 or 7 shift. I'd fill it up at like 10:30. Then I'd go to work, and I'd come back on a break from like 2:30. I'd refill all my businesses, then go back and do the AFK. And by the time I get off of work, every single day, all of next week, all of your businesses will be ready to run if you do it that way. So, all right, guys, that should be about it. I just wanted to cover this real quick, and you know, a lot of new people on the game still. A lot of new people just subscribe to my channel. Hopefully this helps you guys make some money. And then on top of that, maybe fill your businesses and go do a Cayo, go do a casino heist. You'll be making double the money, okay? But if you have to go to school or work or whatever, you know, or whatever you're gonna do, go to the store, just go and do that AFK method, and you won't get kicked offline. Just make sure that you hit settings, preferences, idle options, okay? And then uncheck the box that says show me things when I'm online, or something like that. And then uncheck that box, and you will not get kicked out of the game. Okay, and you'll be able to walk right back into the lobby that you were in, and you'll be good. You'll be banking this week. Okay, so I'm getting you prepared for the double money on the MC businesses. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please like it. I will talk to you guys soon. And don't forget, I also have a TikTok, and yeah, and I'm also streaming on Kick now too. Which is under my screen name, or my gamer tag there, if you want to check it out. So, alright guys, I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day, alright? Peace.